Good evening, all. I welcome you all for the second session on our Power BI journey. Before starting the session, I would like to start it with a quote which I really liked it. When you are building a new skill without practicing every day, you will not grow and learn. Meaning, regular practice is essential in improving and mastering the skill. So you have started this session of Microsoft Power BI. You are coming for the session, attending the session. After that, if you are not practicing, either you or myself, we are not going to benefit. So I request all of you to start practicing every day. Whatever I'm giving you, the same material from today onwards, I will upload and then I will share the link of my YouTube. You will be able to watch that whenever you get time. Watch, learn, understand, and then we will start. You will become master in that. So with this good note, we'll start our session. First, visualization. Okay, so to create a visualization, first of all, I need to open Microsoft Power BI. I'm just clicking on the Power BI icon and let it open. I hope everybody installed Power BI and you would have launched Power BI also in your desktop. So this is the initial screen of a Power BI setup. Okay, this is how it looks like. And since we are going to create our first report, I'm not going to select any of these things. I will just directly go and use blank report. Okay, but I will just show you some of the options. Home, and then anything already is there, you can select open. And if you already have a Power BI service, you can sign in also. And then if you want to know what is the version of our Power BI, you can just click on this. It will give you the version information of your Microsoft Power BI. Okay, this is my version and this is my ID. Everything it will give you. Okay, so then this screen will comes when you select a blank report. Okay, so this dotted lines, whatever you are seeing, the dotted lines, can you see this from here to here? This dotted line area is called as canvas. This is the place where you will create all your visuals. Okay, this is called canvas, and this everybody knows because almost all of you are working with the computers for a long period, so you will know these are all the menu bar, and below these items are called ribbons. Okay, for any of you in your system, when you launch Power BI, if you are not seeing like this, it is like this means you have to see that this option is disabled. Okay, switch ribbon is disabled. When you click on that, you will be able to see. So don't get panic if you are not seeing the visuals or anything. Same like me, I will explain, let you know at times if you have any facing any issues, I will tell you okay how to solve the issue like that. Okay, so just remember the very first thing is this one. Okay, so when this small arrow is switch ribbon is enabled, it will your icons it will come like a small icon, and then when you click on that, it will come big one. And as you select any menu, you will see the ribbon items will change. Okay, when you are in home, there is a different menu items in the ribbon. When you click on insert, you will have some appropriate ribbon items. Certain things are disabled. Okay, and then when you click on menu, you have similarly something related to that, and optimize, and then you have help. Okay, these are all the menus. According to the menu, you will have appropriate ribbons items. This you should remember. And this is all called views. Okay, there are three different views when we there. One is report view, and then the table view, and then model view. I will explain to you in about this at a later time. So just now you remember this is called views. Okay, when I say go and click on data view, so you should know where is the views. You should not go and click on this view means okay here. No, I said go and select on data view. So you should know, okay, sorry, table view. You should know you have to click on this. Table view means it should go here. Report view means you should go here. Okay, not this. view menu is different, and view data report view or a table view or model view, if I'm saying, that is different, so that you should understand. Okay. And um this is called paints. Okay, paint manager. So if you are not able to see this in your Power BI, you have to come on view menu, select paint manager, always show paint manager, this you should select. Okay, otherwise you will not have this particular items. Okay, inside this I have many things. Okay, I will just remove everything and then I'll just show you one by one. Okay, this is, maybe somebody will have only this plus symbol. Okay, somebody will have some items also. Okay, I'm not sure how your screen is looking, but if you don't have anything, no need to worry about anything. You click on view menu and then you can select, see, this is data, it will come in the data. You can select build, it will come to here. You can select format, it will come here. And you can select bookmarks. Okay, these four items you keep it. So this is the minimum requirement, I will say. Okay, these four items. Okay, if you are not able to see here, or you are just in the home screen also, you have an option. I'll just remove and then I'll show you how you can bring it on the other aspect also. Okay, now I'm in the home screen. I don't want to go on click on menu. You can just click on this plus symbol. Here also there is an option. Okay, what you want, build okay, you can enable it. Format, you can enable it. And then I want to bookmark. Okay, I will just enable this four for me I need, so I just enabled everything. So this is one option. So you should remember that in the pane switcher, it means you are able to switch between things. Okay, I want to see the data, I can just click here. Okay, now I want to go to, I don't want data, you can just click here, it will go off. And I want to see build, how to select the visuals, you can select here. And you can decrease it here. Why we are having this option, what is the advantage of that? I'll just show you two times that, but right now I'll just show you some important thing. Just see this. Okay, now I have like this. See, the area where I'm going to work is reduced. So to see this completely, I once again have to zoom out, then only I will be able to see. Okay, so when I am working on my canvas, I want my work in area to be bigger compared to all other things. So I will just disable it when it is not required. I don't want. Okay, I'm just going to work only here. I will use only data, or I want only build a visual, I will select. Okay, even build a visual, if you don't want, you can click here, or you can just collapse this item here, then also it will go. So different places you can do the same thing, it will go. Okay, so you can just click, it will enable. If you don't want, you can click there only, it will disable it. Or you can just select this two arrow mark, that is called collapse, that also will hide that. So you will have your work environment, bigger work environment. Okay, and then this icon down here, you have the option to zoom in and zoom out. Okay, I want to see the canvas bigger, so you have the option to see such a big option. Okay, and this one will choose an option. You have an option to choose it. Instead of zoom, I want to directly zoom to 100 percentage, 200 percentage, 500 percentage, like that. I can just click here and then my screen got zoomed, so much big it is. If you want to fit, you can just click on this fit to page. Okay, this is all you have in the first Power BI screen. You should understand also. Okay, hope this is clear. Now we are going to create our first visualization. To create our first visualization, what is required? We need the data. Okay, but according to our plan, we are going to create visualization only. It is not mandatory to explain about the data, but the order is always you should understand the data, what it is, what is the purpose of that, and what I can do with all this data. That is what they order. So I'm going to teach you. This one. What are the data? I'll just show you. Just a minute, I'll just open the data set. Okay, now you can see this, right? this yeah, now you are able to see this is the data. This is called HPI, House Price Index data set. This is what the data set. Okay, and this has many columns in this. Okay, you 27 columns something is there, you can just see. But now if I ask anyone, please keep your mic muted. Okay, if I ask anyone, can you tell me what is this data is, what you can do with this data? Maybe not all people are familiar with this domain, and then you will not have any knowledge also what is it. Okay, because it is just giving some number, and some price is there that is saying, and then there is a change. I don't know what is this change also, and what is the flat price, flat index. So some columns are there. So whenever you are receiving some data, the very first thing is you should understand what is that data. Okay, without understanding what is that data, you cannot do any what do you say, you cannot do any of the analysis. Okay, so first step in doing any business model or any analysis you want to do, you should understand what is the data. So for understanding, I'm just providing you with one small word document. Maybe it will be helpful for you. Okay, I'm not giving you a detailed explanation, but a basic introduction which will give you some idea about the data which you are going to work for today or maybe another 2 days. Okay, depending on our class sessions. Okay, so this data, HPI data set XLS, contains historical housing price index for various regions in the UK. The data spans from January 1995 to December 2016. So from January 1995 till December 2016, we have the prices, and includes detailed information about the average property price in UK. Actually, there are different type of houses or flat like that, and then what are the prices in the UK region. That is what this particular data is giving. Okay, so what are the column description? You have something called a date. So date of the recorded date, on which date it was the data was recorded, and then region in which place it is. Okay, there are many regions, and area and area code. So these are all you will understand easily, area and area code. And then average price. Okay, what is the average price of property in the region for a given month? Okay, measured in Great Britain pound. It is actually pound value, not in dollars, it's a pound value. So average property in the region. Index. Okay, index means a housing price index value representing the relative price level compared to the base period. So during that period, what is the price? That's what it is giving, approximately this much it could be. Higher the value indicates higher price relative to the base. Okay, so base price is like in our India also, you know, the land value, government land value will be different. When you go to buy, you have to pay more. So similar to that, there is a index they are having. Okay, what is the base, and relative to that base, how it is increasing or decreasing. So that's what it gives them. And then index SA means seasonally adjusted housing price. Okay, prices are higher in summer, and then maybe it is less in some other season. That's what it is. So that particular column is given index SA. Empty in this data set suggests raw index values are provided. So if there is no data in this, it means the direct index value from here that is provided in the 6th version. That is what you have to use. That's why it is empty there. And percentage 1 month percentage change. What is this? The percentage change in the average price compared to the previous month. What was the price last month, and what is the price this month compared to last month? What is the difference? So price positive means it is increasing, negative means it is decreasing. Last month my price was 2000, this month it has gone to 2500, it means positive, so price has increased. Okay, otherwise if it is 2000 has become 1500, price is decreased. Okay, like that it is. And then 12-month average, this is 1 month, and then this is 12 months means last year. Same thing, what was the price trend last year, that's what it is giving. And then average price trend. Okay, like this many other information is there. I will share you this Word document for you. You can just go through and then understand all the data. because this is the visualization part. I'm not going to deep dive into all the column explanation. You can just go through it, but it is very essential for all of you to understand what is that data. That is very, very, very crucial in any analysis. Okay, without understanding what is the data, you cannot do anything at the visualization level, or you cannot do anything at the business analysis level also. Okay, so all these columns are given. You can just go through it, and after completing all this information, okay, then you have to have an idea, okay, what are the type of visuals I can create with this. Okay, there is something which I can use. So some examples I have provided. Okay, for Greater Manchester in January 1996, average price is this much, index is this much, monthly changes minus 0.2, so it means price is slightly decreased, annual change is this. So like that you can understand with the data. When you go through all this data, then you have this, okay, this is the average price for this particular region alone. This is what you understand from there. Okay, total sales volume is 2156 properties as sold, okay, on the whole from 1995 till 2016. That's what. Once you understand everything, then you are trying to create a analysis based on the different visuals. Okay, okay, first is time series analysis. Now, what was the price from 1995, how it has increased in 2016, what is the trend, it is increasing or decreasing, or it is increasing at particular interval, means summer price is increasing and then in winter price is decreasing. So how you cannot say anything, but you can create something like that. Okay, average price over time. So for creating this, you see, use a line chart or area chart with a slice for regions. So you can create something like that. And seasonality analysis. Okay, any pattern is recurring. I told you, in summer price is keeping on increasing. So this is pattern. 1995 summer price is increasing, 96 also it is increasing, 97 also it is increasing, means this is called a pattern. Like say any supermarket during their seasons. Okay, there is a Ramadan festival, or there is a Christmas festival, or a New Year, or any Diwali festival. What happens is they will give you many discounts, offers, and people will keep on coming, and then their sale of clothes or some other items will increase. Okay, so that is happening only because during the seasons, because there is a offer that time, due to the festival the price is increasing. So I can understand that. Similarly, you have to see, is there any seasonal increase in price or decrease, like that. And then annual growth. Okay, highlight the annual growth. So you can create this is you can create some different type of charts. And then there is something called a regional comparison. It is called a heat map. Okay, what is that? How one particular region is performing compared to the other particular region. So I'm just giving you a sample idea, so that it will be really helpful for you to understand the data, and then how to create a chart. You will have a idea. Okay, so these are all the some samples I provided for you. You can I will share this Word document to you, and then you can have a look at when you are getting free time and understand each and everything. This is some samples, but it is not that, okay, you have to use only this one predictive modeling and then you have to create this particular thing. No, it's not like that. Okay, based on your requirement, you may not use AI. You may not use AI chart, you will use something else. You may not use drill down reports, you may use something else. But these are all the some options I'm just providing you as an information. So this you can use it for creating your visuals. Okay, so now we'll move on to the first thing. To before importing the data, you should understand what is the data, and then this we have done. So we are going to import the data. How to import the data? You open Power BI, and there are many data it will support. Okay, now I'm having only one particular data called Excel. So I'm just selecting this Excel workbook. Okay, I'll just show you. Okay, this is the data, HPI data set. This data has been already shared to you in the Google Drive. You can just select that data, and then if you want to practice, you can practice with me, but not this session, probably next session onwards, because this session you have to listen carefully and then understand what are things available and where it is available. Okay, that's very important. Okay, so now I selected Excel as the data source, and then I will just say open. When you select open, you will have a menu, pop-up menu, which will come like this. Okay, so like this it is coming. Okay, I will tell you, I have only one Excel file, because I show you that Excel file also. What is this? I have only one sheet, HPI admins. I don't have anything else, right? Then why here it is showing two things? One is data table, another one is HPI admins. From where it is coming? This is my data source. I don't have anything. See, only one sheet. I don't have any other data. So from where it is coming? So don't get confused. This is same data which you are converting into table. Okay, so when you click here, you see automatically it is called a table design. What is the name of the table? It is called data underscore table. Okay, what is the exact data from when to where? If you want to see that, you can go to formula and say name manager. You know from where to where it is available. You see this from this table A to till AA 1585. So I will just check 1585 rows are there. I'll just go down and see this is 1585 till this data, and it is AA it is saying. Okay, this is A column, and till AA it is saying. So this what AA after Z26 is the 27th column. So till that data has been converted into table. How to convert this and what is the advantage of converting? I will just tell you. Like say for example, I have this data. Now I will ask Suresh to do something. Okay, just whatever you understand, please make a note here, and so that this will be useful for others when they open this data, they will understand. Okay, so this I'm just telling for a sample. This is house data. USA house price data. Okay, I'll just type like this. But this information has no relevance for my data. This is for my understanding or for my knowledge. I'm just keeping it. Okay, so when I load this particular data as sheet, this is called a sheet. Okay, when I select this, that also will start loading. Then you will have an error message. Okay, then you will have an error message. Because it has no data in the date column, it has no data in the region column, it has no data in area and something like that. So to avoid that error message, I am telling this is my data, you consider only this, forget about any other row which doesn't contain my data. So you forget about any other row or column which is not relevant, you just ignore, just load only this into my Power BI. That's what it means. Okay, now I hope everybody understood that. What is it and how to convert this data? I will just show you, maybe for the benefit of Veer, because he is more interested into Excel. So this is a table, and I will convert it into range. That's it. Just convert into range. Yes, finished. Now the table and all is not coming. You can see this. There is no table. Nothing is coming. Everything has gone. Right? Completely it has gone. You could see this. Okay, there is no table. This what is that filtering icon? Everything has gone. So now I want to convert into a table. So what you should do, you can click anywhere in this and then say press Control T. Okay, so now it has selected the range. See, from A1 till AA1585 it has selected. Now then click OK. That's it. It creates the table. And what is the name of the table? Table 1. Okay, now if I save this Excel file and try to load it in my Power BI, it will show table 1 as the data. Okay, just for your benefit, I am going to do that. Okay, let me see whether it is showing as table 1. Okay, this is saved, and then I'll close this. Instead of this, I will reload once again my data. Okay, I'm just clicking here, select the same data set and say open. Now see, my data table data has changed now into table 1, and I have some other information which is that data. You can see I had some this see this house price data. You could see this note consider as a column, and you can see everything is null. This all whole column. Just look at this first one alone. I'll just scroll, or maybe some other data has filled there. Okay, the first row it has considered, and then it filled all the data. Maybe the last row in that 1856, because 855 now. So the next last row will have some information blank here. I don't want that to happen. Now I will just select table 1. Now you see that you will not find that note information at all. You could see this. See, where is the note? There is no note. So now you understand the advantage of having a table and loading the sheet. What is the drawback in loading the sheet and table? But my business, the manager or whoever giving you the data has given you the sheet, means you can use it as it is, and you have to do many other things. That is the first part where you have to get data and transform the data. Okay, that's fine. Now when you are trying to do this, when you are practicing at a later time, you will select, okay, as you said, sir, I just click on this import data, and then I selected data and then click open. I could see everything. Okay, you said select this table. I click the table I am having here, but I don't have load or transform. Why? What is happening? People may ask. Okay, I'm just telling you, because these are all the queries which somebody has asked me. That's why I'm just letting you know. Just by clicking, you can see the preview of the data. That is fine, but you have not selected it, so that's why load or transform is not available. So you have to select the table, and then you see load and transform is available for you. It is enabled, then you can do anything. Okay, so cancel, it will cancel it. And then transform data, as of now we are not doing it, because we are going to work only on visualization, and this particular part I am leaving it for a later stage. Okay, as a second part. So first thing is load. So I'll just click on load. That's it, and wait for the data to load. So hope understand you are very clear of importing the data, what to do when importing the data. Okay, next, load the data into Power BI. I selected already, click the data and load into Power BI. This is done, and now we are going to do the analysis. Okay, so let's data is getting loaded. Finished. Now data is loaded. Okay, I will just explain you this data also once it is loaded. Now when I click on this table, this is called data. If it is not visible, you have to click on this, and then data will be visible, and you will see there is an arrow mark here. Okay, you have to click here to see the content of the data. Okay, if it is like this, you just click on this arrow, you will see all the content. What is this? This is called field. Okay, this is previously the name of this particular column, this field itself is called field, but now they renamed it into data. So inside the data, the table, what are the fields or the column which is available here, you are able to see. Okay, there is a column called this much, but this is alphabetically arranged, numbers first, after that alphabetically. Okay, that's why the Excel file, you would have seen this percentage 12 month percentage change at the last. Okay, but date was at the beginning, but here it is changing because this is all arranged alphabetically. Okay, any data which you load into Power BI, it will be arranged alphabetically, which is easy for us to directly go and look for it. Okay, that is one option. Okay, second thing is, you have a search bar here, and then you don't know where is this, because this is 27 column, I can easily scroll. There are some table which has 200 column headings or something like that. I cannot keep on scrolling and looking for that. Okay, so I just want to have some sales. Okay, sales, SALES. So it will give you all the fields which starts with sales. Okay, you can easily search with this option. Okay, this is also available. And then you just look at in the beginning of this, okay, what is this 12 month? In front of this column heading you have something called summation symbol. Have you ever seen this symbol in any other place? If you open Excel, you have this symbol. What is this? Summation symbol is available in my Excel. This is called auto sum. It means this all the field are numerical value which you could use for aggregated. Numerical means it is numbers. Okay, all these fields are number field. You can aggregate means one, you can add all these numbers to get the total sum. Okay, or you can do some other options like median, standard deviation, average. You can find like that, different things you can do it using this fields. That is why it is Power BI as consider this as a numerical column. Say for example, if I have one column called serial number, that also will have this summation. Okay, so in serial number, what you are going to do summation? You are not going to do summation. You can remove that. Okay, if you don't want that. But it is just a number, so Power BI consider that number. You can aggregate, you can add all those numbers, you can get the total value or sum like that, or you can find the average of that. That's what the Power BI assumes. That is why it is coming summation symbol, even if it is a serial number 1 2 3 4 like that. If you have, it will come like that. Okay, this is one you should remember. Okay, and then second, there is something called like a calendar. You can see this, right? A small like icon. Okay, like this icon, if it is there, when you click here, you will see what is this called, date hierarchy. If you don't see this, you can just scroll this one. This is also available for understanding purpose. I'm just keeping it bigger. Otherwise you keep it minimal so that your work in area is bigger. Okay, this is called hierarchical. What is that hierarchy means? Okay, I have a date. That date can be divided into day, month, year. Okay, and then there is some other option called quarter, every quarter. That is why this is called hierarchy. So wherever there is a date, Power BI intelligently convert that into a hierarchy. Okay, you see this year. Okay, so only years will be available, quarter, month, day, like that. Okay, this you should remember. Okay, and then uh, this all field where there is nothing, empty area is empty, average price SA is empty, area code is empty, and these are all empty, means this Power BI consider that as a text value. Okay, it is not a number, so you cannot use aggregate. That's what you should understand. There are other things also which will come, some other symbols at a later stage. When we create some calculated field, it will come. I will show you at that time. So now you understand all these things, right? Okay, before some time I showed you the menu also. Okay, but now when I click on this, okay, you see there will be some change in the menu, and you notice the color of this, it is all in black color. But when I select something, you see there may be some other menu which is in green color. So you should remember, understand that. Okay, when you click some field related to that field, you may have some other options in the menu bar, and then appropriate ribbon is also available. Okay, this you should remember. See, this is a column tool. What you could do in this column, it is saying. Okay, when you go to table tools, what you could do in this table tool, it is giving you an option. Okay, this is first thing. I hope it is clear for all. So from the getting data, what all you can do, I hope it is clear. Okay, then understanding the data and other options. Okay, now I told you already, this is the report view. Here is the place you are going to create visuals. But now I loaded the data. You could see, right? I have loaded this data. Here you have the data. After loading the data, you go and see the table view. Now you see it looks same like your Excel. Okay, it will look same like your Excel file. Okay, what you will do in Excel file, when there is a filter, you can just click on this, you will be able to see different filters, right? If it is, since it is a month, you can go through everything what are all available, and you can sort it ascending, sort it descending, or even since it is a date field, you have different options. You want to filter, okay, what is that date is between particular date, or after, before, does not equal to, equal to, all these things you can filter and see this here. Okay, this particular option same like our Excel. So this is date column. If you go to region, so now here also you will have an option, what are the regions available. Here you have 1584 rows, but you may not have that. So you click here, you will see how many regions are there. You can just see this, these are all regions. I don't want to see all the regions, I want to select only Greater Manchester. Select only Greater Manchester and click OK. You will have all the data for Greater Manchester alone, not for all other data. Okay, how much data in this, can anybody tell? Okay, how many rows are there, or how much total data it is filtered for Greater Manchester? I don't know. Yes, you come down, you see this, out of 1584 you have 264 rows filtered. Okay, and this column region name has 6 distinct value. It means 6 different regions are there, that's it. Distinct value means unique names. Okay, total 6 different regions are available, that's what it is giving. And one filtered distinct value is right now showing. It is not showing all the 6 values, only one is filtered. What is the filter? Here it is visible. Okay, so you have to understand the data, or do anything, you should read the status which is available here. This also you should understand. Okay, and similarly, if you go to average price or any numerical data, what will be there in the numerical data? You will have same thing to filter also, many thing, but you will not do this one generally. Okay, now say for example I have average price, I want average price which is more than 150,000, more than 150,000 I want to have. So average price more than 150,000 I will give, which are all the Manchester, in the Greater Manchester, where it is having more than 150,000. Okay, I'll just see greater than 150,000 is greater than 150, 1, 2, 3. Let's say, right? So now only this much is there. How many rows it came? Only 6 rows. That also you can say, what is the total number of rows? You should not go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No need to click like that. You just selected this, already it came 6 rows. Okay, this is, you should understand. Okay, now I will save this file and I will give it to you. You will open and then you will start working, and you are saying, give me how many regions are there, and total number of rows, how much is there. And you are opening and checking, you are saying, sir, there is only one region, and I have only 6 rows. Where is that? You are saying 1500 rows, where is 6 rows? So when you click here, you don't find anything else, only this much. Means two things you have to see. First thing, you have to look here, is there any filters applied? Okay, I know there is some filters applied. Where all it is applied, you see this icon how it is, and this icon how it is. Okay, so wherever the icon has changed like this, it means there is a filter applied on this particular column. Okay, you see this average price, so there is a filter applied here. You have to understand that also. Okay, so now 3 different I showed you. One is date, and then another one is text, another one is number. Okay, I did not apply any filter for dates. I will just remove this, clear this filter, and then two things is there, clear filter and clear all filters. I will just show you that also. Okay, I will just clear the filter here. When I do clear filter, it will clear the filter only for this particular column, because I am selecting this, it will clear only the filter for this particular column. Still region name is active. I will just apply something, filter here, 2000. I will sort this, so I know which is sort on ascending. Okay, it is coming from 1996, so I will just filter out the 1995. I want only from 1996. Okay, so I don't want anything after 1995. So you can apply this date filter. Okay, after, so what you want, date is after 31/12/2000. 1995. You have to be careful that, that's why. So I'm just saying one day in advance, 3112. So it means after this I don't want anything. So say okay. Now see, my data started only from 1996 onwards. Okay, so that you have to understand. Okay, when you have something in the visual and you want to cross check whether it is absolutely right, and that it is returning only 6 rows, is it correct or not, you have to come here and then you can check, cross check. Otherwise you have to go, same thing you have to do here in the Excel sheet. You have to filter whatever I applied there, you have to do the same thing here in order to make sure okay that is correct or not. Now I applied after 1996, and then I'll just select here average price also more than. Okay, when I select this, it will, you don't have anything, so only 1 year it is coming. So I'll just select this one, and then we'll see what is the total. If I'm filtering, okay, now I'm not going to show you visual, so okay, that's fine. So you should remember all these things, okay. And then when you select, hello, I hope my screen somehow got disconnected sharing. So I re-enabled the sharing. Hope you should be able to see now. Okay, if there is any issue, if you're not able to see, just let me know. If it is okay, then I will continue. You can mute yourself. Okay, fine. So now you understood what is this data. Okay, according to the data which you selected. Now see, I select date column. You see this here, it got there is a change in that. What happens? The name, and then what is the data type for this, it is showing. Okay, this is a date. It can automatically identify this is a date. And when I click here, this should be what? This is a text. Okay, and all are letters, so it will automatically change it into text, right? And then this is numbers, so it has many different options. You can convert into whole number, or you can convert into decimal number, like that. You will have options here only. You see everything. Okay, decimal number, whole number. And now I know this is a price. I told you this price is in Great Britain pound. It is a pound price in price. You want to change that into pound, you can apply this. Okay, you can just select here and apply pound. This is an UK pound. I will just apply here, then automatically it will convert into pound. And I selected decimal place only 2, so automatically this decimal places adjust into 2. Okay, these are all the appropriate columns. You will be modifying it as and when required according to your need. I don't want to show here the pound. Okay, you will remove it. Okay, I don't want to have a comma value, you can remove it. Okay, but in the later stages, as we progress, I will just explain to you in each and everything. Okay, right now let it be as it is. Okay, like a number. In general it will be there. Just remember that there is an option you have to do. Okay, so now you get the data, and then I'm going to create a visual. First visual I'm going to create, and then I'll just show you a model also, so that you know what it is. This model right now it is of no use because you are having only one table. Okay, it's of no use. Just see this is a model. If you have multiple table, then I will create a relationship which I was telling you. Okay, this we will learn at the third part. Okay, what all the relationship I can create. Yesterday I showed you in that car sales data set. Okay, there is a relationship. How to create that relationship, everything I will later, and at later classes I will explain to you. Okay, now we will just start creating a visual. I'll just select visual. To create a visual, two things you can do. Either you first decide what type of visual you want. Okay, and then you can choose this. Say for example I want to create a stacked bar chart. I will select this, and then I will select the data. This is one option. Or else or else you will just simply select the data. Say for example I want to know across the region what is the total sales value. Okay, so when I select region, see automatically it comes as a data. When I select this region, you are able to see this data here. Total 6 region automatically came. And now when I select sales volume, see what happens. This automatically my Power BI has created this visual. But now what did I say? I am going to create a table visual. I don't want to create a stacked column chart or a bar chart or any other type of chart. But my Power BI, it automatically decides to create like this. So you can convert this, or anything it is created, you can once again come here. By default it is in the home. You can click here and then choose a table. Because I want a table, you can just scroll down and look for here table. This you can choose. This is one place you can choose. Alternatively, you have an option here also. This will come. Okay, maybe some people will not have this. Okay, if you don't have, don't get panic. Okay, why mine is different compared to him. Okay, I'll just tell you what to do. Maybe after that you will get it. Okay, when you click here, you will see there is an option for table. You can convert this by this also, or else alternatively you select here build a visual. Here also you have this option to change it into table. But if you want to change anything into a table, you have to first select. Okay, I said three different places, right? I am not selecting anything. Just when I click, then another table visual will come. Okay, that should not happen. You want this particular data to be converted into table. So what you do, you go select table. Now you see this is the table. Okay, you can do from any of these ways. Okay, either from here or either from build a visual or from the home menu in this visuals. Okay, this is all you can do it. Okay, or even from insert, and then this is the chart. Okay, insert visual, you are going to use anything. Okay, thus we have created the first visuals. Okay, and as I told you, this views already I completed. I'll just as I told you, if you are not getting this, what you should do, this is important, please note it down. If you are not getting this, this is called on object interaction. Maybe by default newly installed Power BI will not have that enabled, or sometimes in the old version it is not there. If you are still using that old version and then you update it, but that might not be enabled. If that is the case, you will click on file, go to options and settings, and here in options you will select in the global, not from the current, you will select from the global. Okay, in the global you will go to preview features, and here you have an option called on object interaction. This you should make it enable. Okay, when you enable that, then uh, you will have that option to modify from the visual only. Okay, so you put a tick mark and then say okay. Okay, once you say okay, it will ask you to restart the Power BI. You have to reboot, then you will have this option on object interactions will be available. Otherwise you may not have it also. Okay, that is one thing. Okay, so views, I already told you Power BI desktop views. Okay, there are three views. One is report view component, where we are having many where we are going to actually have our data, visuals, everything ready, and then you will be publishing it. Okay, this is called the visual. Okay, this is the report view. Excuse me, somebody has unmuted, please. Just give me a few minutes, I will finish this one. Okay, don't only another 10 minutes, I will try to finish off. Okay, just give me. Okay, so this you have all the table name, and then this is the report view, and then I have different report view you can have. This is page 1, you want to add another, you will have another page 2, like this multiple report views you can have it. Okay, page 1, page 2, page 3, like that. This is called dashboard. Okay, and then next I already explained to you about a data view, where everything will be available for you, each column, and then when you click on column, I showed you appropriate data. So now form data drill. Now see, without this you don't have that, but when I click on this you have appropriate menu, something form and data. Okay, when you double click on this you will have some other option. See this icon, you just change a more difference in that icon. When you select, it will be circular. Total 8 will be there. Okay, 3 here and then 2, total 8 circular edges will be there, where you can use that for increasing or decreasing the size of a visual. Okay, this is what the main use of it. Since it is a table, you cannot. I'll just show you with a visual. Now see, this is smaller as you go. Okay, this is at this corner. If you do, you can do like that, or you can use this one to increase in the horizontal direction only, like that. And similarly, if you want to do only in vertical direction, you can use this one. Okay, this is all different things available, both horizontal and vertical together, means you can use like that. Okay, okay, when you select this, this is coming like that. Okay, and when you double click on this, okay, this is all on object interaction. When you double click on this, you have to see that icon changes. Okay, it's a 4 square which is coming at the card. It means formatting is enabled automatically. This format tab you can see, and then I will explain to you in detail what is it, but at a later stage. Okay, this is the data view and model view I showed you. Okay, and visual modes. Okay, now I'm going to show you visual mode. What are the visual modes? Okay, that which one something I already showed you. Okay, this is the data. I'll convert here so it is visible. Okay, this is the data, and I'm arranging it all this data here because I don't have space. I'm going to keep other visuals also in my all other visuals also I'm going to keep here in the other places. So I don't have any other option. I need to keep it visual, my visual very small. Okay, now I don't see any other information here. It's not clear also. So what you can do, which I told you already, you can either zoom and see that information, but still you can see this information, but it is not you cannot understand what is this west, you don't know anything. Okay, so it is difficult. This is one option, or else there is another thing called focus mode, which will temporarily disable all other things. Okay, I'll just to show you, I'll just copy this visual, I paste it here, and then I'll convert this visual into a table. Okay, so now I'm working only on the visual here. Okay, I don't want to see this visual. Temporarily remove everything. Okay, that is called focus mode. You just click here, there is an icon called like this. Okay, this will be sometimes here, sometimes down. Why? When I move this visual on top, now you don't have the option to show there, so automatically it comes but down. If I keep that down, what happens? You have the focus mode on top. Okay, so where according to the location of your visual, this focus mode will get changes. I will click on the focus mode and see what happens to this table and what happens to this one. When I click on the focus mode, it is now see full view is there. I can see what is the regions. It is Greater Manchester, West Midlands, West Yorkshire, like that. Okay, South Yorkshire, Tiny and where. So all the other regions was visible for me. It is so clear, and everybody can understand this. Okay, this is called focus mode. When you finished with this, okay, I just gone through everything. This is fine. I understood everything. Okay, then you have to click on back to report to get out of this focus mode. Okay, so now it comes. So when he's in focus mode, you cannot see any other thing. Temporarily it removes everything, and when you are in focus mode, this visual, whichever visual you are seeing, that you can see it clear. It is available for all the visuals. So you see here for table, I just click here. Now see, I can see this data very clear. Okay, so that you should understand focus mode, how it is useful. If my dashboard is very small, I have many things arranged already, I cannot make this bigger, use focus mode to see that. Okay. Second, I don't know why my PowerPoint was in the slide. Okay. After focus mode, different types of visual. Okay, I already showed you. Once again, I'll just show you how the different types of visuals are there, but I'm not going to teach you each and every different visuals, but I will just show you so that you will have an understanding. Okay, there are many different types of visual. I told you you can change the visual from here, or you can directly change it from here also. So this I will just keep it bigger so that it is clearly visible for you. Okay. Okay, this is my visual. I just click on this, it will be stacked bar chart and then stacked column chart, and then you have clustered bar chart, clustered column chart. Okay, and then you have a line chart if you want to have something, and then you want to convert it into a pie chart. You can click on this pie chart, a donut chart, like that. Different type of charts are available, so you can choose any chart you want, and then appropriately the data will graph will change. Okay, how you are using, based on that the chart will change. So there are many different types of charts available, and I will tell you which chart is reasonably good for what type of data. All those information at a later stage I will guide you. So these are all different types of visuals. Okay, you can insert from various location. Please remember that when you are not seeing this, okay, when you are you want to insert say for example, I'm telling go and insert a donut chart. Okay, so you will just first select in donut chart. After that select area name. Okay, you have to go here, area. Okay, and then give me the total sales. Okay, I'll just select sales volume. Okay, finished. Okay, so you should know different types. Okay, already this is installed. Convert this chart into a pie chart. Okay, you click here, it will convert into a pie chart. Okay, no, convert this into a column chart. Okay, you want column chart. There are two types of column is there. Okay, stacked column and then clustered column. Okay, now I don't want stacked column, I will see clustered column, so it is converted into column chart. Okay, according to the requirement you should be able to use it. Okay, according to your requirement you should be able to use it. Okay, this is different types of visuals. And switching themes, this is also one more thing. I'll just tell you what is switching themes. I have my Power BI visual, right? And now I'm going to work for a lot more time on these visuals, and then continuously I'm seeing this. I'm not comfortable seeing all these visuals like this. So what I want to convert this into a black theme. Okay, so then you have to go here, same places. I will just show you something. Okay, uh, file, options and settings, go to options, and then report settings. This is not so much important, but it is good to know. Okay, because in the exam there may be a question, how do you change what do you say, the theme, like that. Okay, you come here, see this is legacy, it is selected. I will just select dark. Okay, I'll just show you how it looks like, and I say okay, it will, this all places become dark, and you should remember your canvas will be still white. Okay, there won't be any changes in your canvas. Okay, by changing any different type of theme. Okay, don't assume that okay my canvas will change. No, that will theme is will affect only the external things, not one not the canvas area. So that will still say as it is. Okay, if you don't want, okay, you want to change, once again you go there, options and settings, options, report settings, themes, change it whatever you want. I am okay with legacy, so I'll just select legacy, it will change. Okay, so how to change a theme you should know. That is also I'm just told you, there are different themes, you can try it out. Okay, whichever you are convenient you can keep it. And next important thing is using work email. With this we will try to finish our session. Using work email, what is that? Because I told you Power BI has three different versions. One is Power BI desktop, Power BI service, and Power BI mobile. Mobile, it's free, it is only view, so you don't need to worry about anything. Power BI desktop is also free, But if you want to publish your visuals, you need to have paid version, that is called Power BI service. Okay, I will just show you, but I don't want any of you to create anything right now, because this is only a 30-day trial. So even if you create now, it will not be useful. Once when we are about to complete the course, I will ask you to create. At that time you will create, and then we will try to collaborate. Okay, whatever possibility, we will try to do that. Okay. Okay, so a work email is essential for using Power BI service, ensuring secure access and collaboration within the organization. Now, Rakesh, Suresh, and Veer, all the three are saying, I'm giving it, this is the project for all of the three. You have to work together and do. So you have to collaborate. Okay, you are created some visual. I will say, okay, I will work on this particular thing. You work on this, like that. You are all you by yourself are deciding, and then you are starting doing something. So that collaboration, and then security, all these things can be done only here. But how to create that? How to obtain a work email? There are different ways. I will just show you some of the methods. Okay, the very first thing is you can go and in the Microsoft website, you will search for Microsoft Office 365 E5. Okay, this is the version you have to search. E3 is also there. You can even take that one. What is this? Office 365 E5. Why I am recommending? When you scroll down, you will see it supports with Power BI Pro. Okay, so you will have 30 days. You can sign up here, and then you will be able, you can use it for 30 days. Okay, so, but here it is saying E5, no teams, 35.75 per user per month, paid yearly, and buy now only option is there. Don't worry, you scroll up, and you will see there is an option called try for free. Okay, this is very important. But this is in the US site. Okay, Microsoft.com en English US site. If I can change this US to India IN, okay, US to IN, you cannot have free version. You see this, there is no such option called free. So for you people, you have to, for who are all attending from India, or anybody watching from India, you have to use something called developer program. Okay, you have to use that developer program. So I'll just show you this one. Here you can join. Okay, you look search for Google Microsoft developer program, and you can join here with your personal email ID, and you will have an option to use Power BI service. Okay, people are from India, you have to do this. The link for all these things I will provide in my YouTube channel, as well as for the people who are attending here, I will provide you in the WhatsApp group. Okay, you can use her, but I'm telling you once again, don't create anything right now. We will be creating it at a later stage. Okay, advantage of sharing. Why do you need that? Okay, using a work email facilitates sharing reports and dashboards securely within an organization, which promotes teamwork. Okay, one particular task I will do, and then Rakesh will do another particular task, Suresh will do one more task, and then all put together we will convert into a dashboard, and then that can be shared across other people in the organization. So that teamwork it promotes, that's the main important thing. And then how to save your work. Okay, you now I finished something, all the some other visuals I created. Okay, so to save, you have to come file, save as. Okay, you have to select file, save as, and give the file name. Okay, browse any location where you want to save. Okay, or you can click, I just want to save it here. Okay, temp, and what is the file name? I'm just saying, okay, session 2, session 2, I just saved it. Tomorrow next class I will take this session only, and then I will start continuing like that. Okay, so once you saved first time, then you can click on save button here, so all other changes will be saved. Okay, but very first time you have to click on file, save as, and then you will be able to save it. Okay, so to save the file locally, use file, save as, and then you will save with the .pibx. Okay, Power BI file. Okay, that is the pibx file. And then if you want to publish, Okay, now we are not able to do, but if you want to publish at a later stage, what you should do, you have to go click on the same file and you have an option called publish. Okay, so when I select here publish to Power BI, when you click here it will ask to sign in. How do you sign in? For that only we have to register trial license before publishing. Once you register that, you will be able to sign in, and then when you go there, here you in the exams also there will be many questions asked related to workspace. Okay, there is nothing called workspace. Okay, when you go there you will have an option called workspace. So okay, this one, see, workspace, where you want to. Okay, because you are all Power BI analyst, now you are creating reports for, say for example, as per Suresh system, manufacturing sector you are creating. Okay, that work is finished, so this workspace is called for manufacturing. After finishing that, now you are moved to, somebody is working small project on stores, so you will have a separate workspace for stores. Okay, who are all access stores workspace? The people working in the store will have access only to store workspace. The people who are in manufacturing will have one access to only manufacturing workspace. So that you should understand. Okay, so that options are available only in Power BI reports. Okay, once it is published you will be able to access that these two things I will show you when we are working with report. Okay, so with this, I will conclude today's session. Okay, if you have any queries, you can unmute yourself and then you can raise it. Okay, thank you. Thanks for attending.